Well, look at Home Depot. When the last time you or the next time you go into Home Depot, it's the same situation. They'll have like two aisles that have people, and one of them is usually the contractor aisle, and the rest of them are all self-checkout lines.
Yeah,
but they have.
It was bizarre. Sorry, go ahead.
I'll say that they've kind of perfected it a little bit, at least more than Walmart has, because I don't seem to have any problem at the Home Depot line.
Yeah, Walmart, like at least the one in Worcester was, it was because I haven't been there in a while. It was mostly, like at least the time I was there previously, it was still mostly like checkouts, like you had to go check out with the person. But now, like, yeah, like you said, all of them, like it's 80% of them are just self checkouts. It was
Right.
pretty weird. Yeah, it was really weird.
Well, let me go over the list of things here that I got this from Market Watch, and I also got it from Forbes. They were talking about some of the items here that people are having a hard time getting. One of them is chlorine, which to me makes some sense because when COVID hit, everybody tried to buy a pool. Now summer's opening up, and there's actually a chlorine shortage out there.
I didn't know that. I didn't know people were buying pools.
Yeah, people. Well, I'm one of them. I bought a pool during the COVID shutdown. It's not going to be installed until any week now.
Is it in ground or above ground?
It's above ground. I'm building a deck around it. It's above ground because I know I'm going to tear it down here in about 10 years when my daughters are done using it.
Didn't you say you already had a pool and then you like took an X to it? Yeah,
I did.
Yeah. Tell that story.
I was a new parent at the time. We had moved into our house, and the house had a pool with it, and I had never had a pool before. So I had a very young daughter at the time, and I would have nightmares of her getting injured or drowning in that pool. So I woke up one morning and I was like, "Yeah, this is the last one." So I went out and I tried to do it like a normal person would. I tried to find screws that I can unscrew, and I couldn't find that. So I literally took an axe and just crushed it open.
Was that really satisfying?
It was actually very satisfying.
I feel like that'd be really cool. That'd be really fun. I'm
And then
surprised you didn't shoot it. Shooting it would be pretty cool too.
You know what would have been a smarter idea?
What?
Sell it. People would buy
Sell
that.
it? Really?
If you put it, if you put it on, for example, we're getting our pool installed. Where the pool sits now is a trampoline. We have to move the trampoline. The only place I have to move it is where my kids' playground was before. They had one of those big wooden playground sets.
Yeah,
and so
I know what you're talking about.
Lindsay put it up on Marketplace, and she said, $180, and you take it down and haul it away. And we were getting calls like crazy for people to do that. You could do the same thing with a pool.
Be a hot item, yeah.
Yeah, pool would be a hot item.
Yeah. If
Gasoline?
you put some chlorine with it, right?
Right. Ours is a saltwater pool.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Is that good or bad? I don't even know. I
have no idea.
Pools. Okay.
It's supposed to be less maintenance.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's always good.
We'll see, though. But gasoline is on the rise, and in some places, they're actually having shortages in gasoline. They're having shortages, this is the funny story, on cars. And so that's affecting both car sales, and it's affecting rental cars as well. I saw that firsthand and used cars, right?
Yeah, used cars, yeah.
When my family and I went to Florida a month or so ago, we were having trouble getting a rental car, and we had to rent this giant Expedition or something like that. That was crazy cost. The girl at our Willoughby office, Lori, had gone down like 2 months earlier, and they rented a car for something ridiculous. Like ended up being like $150 for the entire week. And I think our bill for a week's time was about $1,500.
Jeez.
So,
ouch. Oh my
yeah.
gosh. That's rough. Yeah, we go to the beach every year, or give or take every year. But we rented one of those cars, yeah. And I don't think it was $1,500. That's crazy. But we are not renting a car this time, and I wonder if that probably had something to do with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I know. When he gave me my bill, I said, "No, I only had it a week." And he's like, "Yeah, $1,500." Like,
He's like, "No, I'm not buying the car." It's like I'm just renting it.
Here's another funny one. Oh, so let me get back to that. So I've got a buddy who is a car salesman, and I was telling him about that rental car, and he's like, "Yeah, you won't believe it." He's like, "People will come and they'll say, I'm looking for a black Ford Explorer." And he's like, "Well, we don't have one here, but we do have a blue Ford Escape." He's like, "I'll take it," because people are buying cars that they don't actually even want just because they need a new car, and the inventory is so messed up right now that they're taking what they can get.
Hey, do you want to start a business right now?
Is it car sales?
No, it's Airbnb, but for cars. Like you can rent out your car.
I think there actually is in like some of like Chicago and places like that. There are places where you can rent your vehicle out.
That's a good idea. That's a really good
Yeah.
idea. Because you
Until
could
they
just
return
like,
it.
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing with Airbnb though. If they trash your house, there's safeguards and stuff. But I think that's a good idea because think about like passive income you can get. You could just get a clunker and then rent it out, and you'd probably make your money back in like a year or something. I don't know the exact numbers, but that's a pretty good idea, I think.
Yeah, just don't tell your insurance company that you're renting your car out.
Yeah, right. Don't tell our insurance people.
Do you know
If you have-
what else?
If you have Geico or something, go ahead. I don't care.
Yeah.